Hey, Anna, what's up?
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. I'm sad the Astros lost last night, so hopefully they win today.
Oh, I wouldn't know. I don't watch it. So sorry.
That's the problem, Anna. We need you. We need you. All right, so what's up?
Okay. Sorry, I'm a little flustered. Okay, so I'm trying to best figure out how to phrase this question, but basically, I'm moving in. Well, I just moved into my apartment yesterday with my boyfriend, and we've been together for 6 months, and it's great and it's amazing.
No, it's not, or you wouldn't be calling.
Well, I guess I'm having hard time dealing with I don't know how to let me just okay. Sorry.
Just hey, don't try to what I have found on the show is people who try to like say it in the right way. It just comes just jump in, cannonball.
Okay.
Vomit.
So basically I have an issue, like I always keep coming back with just certain things that I have found out, opposed to, because I feel like I've asked all the general right questions, first date questions, like who have you been with, when was your last relationship, why did it end, like all those questions that you ask on like the first beginning of the relationship. And so I basically found some stuff out, and it wasn't anything crazy, and I just didn't understand why he didn't tell me. And then once I brought it up to him, it was, okay, well, this happened. And then I'm like, okay. And then I dig deeper, and it was like, okay, well, this happened. And then I'm just kind of like, I don't understand why you wouldn't just say something from the start. And I don't know, I just keep on holding on to that feeling of I can't let it go. It's always sitting in the back of my head. I don't know if it's like anxiety or if it's my intuition, but I always have to bring it up, or I feel the need to bring it up and be like this, this still makes me upset. Like, I don't understand why. And I don't want to feel that way anymore.
Yeah. Well, good thing you moved in with a guy you've only known for 6 months. That was good.
Oh my God. I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry. That was quick, man. That's real quick.
Was it?
6 months? You're calling me and telling me that this guy lies to you and doesn't tell you the truth. Yes, it's really quick. But hey, that's not why you called. So let me ask you this.
Okay.
Who has not shown up for you in your past? Did dad leave? Did mom leave?
No. My dad is present. My mom is present. I mean, my dad was like, my dad. He's cool. So I guess they showed up in their own parenting way, but I'm okay, that's cool. But I mean, I guess it would be like prior relationships that.
Okay. That's my next move. I always like to start with parents just to see. And so it sounds like they're good parents. Here's what intuition is. Intuition is your body saying, we call it, go with your gut, intuition. All intuition is your body trying to get your attention that we've seen this before. We've experienced this before. And the reason I would tell you that 6 months to sign a lease with some dude that you don't know that well is soon. Because now when your body tries to tell you, whoa, I remember this one. Your prefrontal cortex, the rational decision-making part of your brain says, well, we have a lease now. We're here.
Yeah.
It's the part of your brain that says, well, we've already planned the wedding, so that ship seems to have already sailed. We bought a car together. We already are sharing a bank. Like, suddenly you pile all of these things on top of your gut that's like just telling you, dude, don't. And often we learn those lessons really early to ignore our gut intuition because we want to sleep with somebody, or we want to be loved, or we want to be swept up in these feelings and emotions. And so our body just this annoying person on the sidelines that we were like, just shut up. Look how awesome this is. And so I always want people to, our gut intuition is not always right. But man, I have learned the hard way that both I need to listen to my gut, and equally as importantly, I have to have somebody or a couple of people in my life that I check on that with. Like I have this sense in my gut, this is wrong. And somebody will go, I totally get that, and here's why it's right. Okay, I'm going to do it. Or vice versa. Okay? That's where I'm pulling that string in your life. Like I'm getting a sense as the dad of a daughter, I want my daughter to not feel comfortable if she thinks a man that she's considering spending the rest of her life with or spending significant time with and investing in, if her gut says, dude, he's not telling me everything. What's he hiding? Why is he hiding? I want that voice to be the loudest voice in your life. I don't want you to silence that voice.
Yeah.
Because I'm with you. What did you find out that he didn't tell you?
Well, so basically, I asked him early on in the relationship. I was like, when was your last relationship? Just to kind of gauge when that was. And he said his last relationship was like 2 years ago. Or a year ago, some time ago. And I was like, okay. And then I found out that it was actually with another girl last September to December, which is fine. Like, I've dated since then. And I was like, okay, well, why didn't you tell me? Like, I found this out. Like, why didn't you tell me? And then it was like, oh, it was just like 1 or 2 dates. So I didn't consider her a relationship. And I was like, okay. And I dug deeper, and if it was like that couple of months long, it was a relationship. Y'all must have seen each other more than once. And it turns out, yeah, he did. And they, he met her son, and they said, I love you and everything. And that, again, that's fine. I'm not like, people can do whatever they want before my time. That's okay. But I don't understand like why he didn't tell me. And he didn't even have to tell me all of that.
Anna, here's why.
Why?
Because he's a liar.
Oh my God. No.
Yes.
I don't. So like what?
Anna.
Okay.
He's a liar. He thought you were too stupid. Here's what lying is. It's looking at the person across the table from you and saying to yourself, I think you're too stupid to figure out the truth.
So, but like, why would he lie? Because it's not like it was anything crazy.
How do you know, Anna? How do you know?
I don't know.
He's lied to you every step of the way.
I guess I'm trying to say is like, they don't even live in the same state anymore.
Anna.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. You have a pair of glasses on. And the pair of glasses are, this guy's amazing. And every piece of data that you find out that he's not amazing, you have to filter through these glasses of, no, he's amazing. What I want you to do is to take the glasses off. That is choosing reality. And so here's the reality. You met a guy in Houston, Texas, my hometown. Could have been me 30 years ago. And you said, tell me about people you've dated. Just getting to know you. I haven't dated anybody in a year and a half. Huh. Then y'all went on a few more dates. It got serious. Like, tell me about the last girl you dated. And I'm like you. I like to know. I like to just listen and learn. Right?
Yeah.
I think it was just a few months ago. I'd never asked my wife. I was like, hey, what's the most romantic date you ever went on that wasn't me? And she told me it was so freaking romantic. And the guy I would consider a buddy. And I was like, good God, that was a smooth date. Right? So, but it was like 30 years ago, 25 years ago. But still, I was like, man, well done, dude. So I like to know those things. I just think it's fun. I think it's fun learning.
Me too, yeah. Yeah.
And he looked at you and he said, it wasn't nothing. And then you dug a little deeper, and then you found out, no, it was something. It wasn't a lot, but it was something. And then you dug a little bit deeper, and then you dug a little bit deeper. And if you've ever listened to this show, there's a chance that kid he met is his. Yeah, really? How do you know? How do you know?
Because the kid is older. I mean, like,
listen, I'm just messing with you, Anna. I'm messing with you. Here's what I want you to know. You don't know.
Okay, I get. Yeah.
And I always want to judge trustworthiness in the teeny tiny things. Because if you're going to lie about something really small, you're going to lie about something huge.
Okay.
And I also am not stupid. I dated too. I'll just put it on the table. I used to lie all the time. I wouldn't lie about something like this, but like an exaggerator, or it was bigger or funnier or cooler, or I had a better opportunity. Like, dude, that was me. I get it. But there's got to come a moment when you come clean and say, hey, I didn't tell you this. Or I said this wasn't that big of a deal. I got to come clean on this one. And he didn't. And you kept digging, and you found out more, and you found out more. And now you're at a point where you're scared to dig anymore because you don't know what you're going to find.
I mean, I'm still digging.
I know you are. But also, you signed a lease. So what are you going to do, Anna?
Yeah.
Like you've boxed yourself in.
I mean, I guess, I don't know. I guess I'd be open and transparent on how I feel, which I have been.
I know, but here's the problem, sweetheart. He's not. You can be the most integrous person, but integrity, like the root of it is integer. It's a whole. So think of it like a circle. You are bringing your half of that circle to the table. He's not.
Yeah.
And so have you sat down and said, look, we signed a lease. We're here. Because here's the thing. You're going to keep digging. And what you're telling him is, I don't trust you. And I'm telling you, Anna, you cannot build a relationship on that kind of foundation.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
And so at some point, you got to put the shovel down. But you can't put the shovel down and stop digging until you feel safe enough to do that. And you can't feel safe enough to do that until he comes clean. And he hasn't come clean, and your body knows it. And so at some point, you got to sit down and say, I'm sick to my stomach because I love you. I think I really care about you. I need to put it all on the table, everything. And you get to decide what you need to know because he violated the trust. And so you get to lay the groundwork. You get to lay the variables. Here's what it's going to take to regain trust. I need to know. I need to know everybody you've been with. I need to know if you have any kids. I need to know your relationship with your parents. I need to know whatever it's going to be. I need to see your phone. Whatever you get to put it down, and he gets to say, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, I've done exactly that, and I found out this information within a month. So I've been holding on to that feeling for since forever, just because I'm like, well, what else? What else could possibly be? And I've said hey, and been so specific of this is something that I would like to know. And I've said, don't think of it as something that you wouldn't think is important. If I'm the one asking the question, what do you think Anna would care about? Because that's how I...
Perfect. What did he say? What did he say to that?
He was very open and welcoming, and he does let me, he's like, this is my phone. And that's how I found out, on his phone. So I'm kind of why didn't he delete it? I don't understand, what's going on? Because, and I'm the same way, just go into my phone, I don't care. And so he's very open with all of that. And I've, met his parents, seen the relationship with his parents, and everything. So that's why I'm just kind of well.
So Anna, put the shovel down.
Okay.
Because you're making yourself crazy.
I am.
If you've examined the stories and demanded evidence, is this true? Did he lie to me? Yes. Has he made it right? Yes. Have I gone over the top saying you have to prove integrity in this way and this way and this way and this way, and he has every step of the way? Then you, Anna, have to put the shovel down.
Okay, okay.
That means practice. That means practice. Every time you feel like, well, I wonder, exhale. Stop, Anna. I trust him. I trust him.
Okay.
How does that feel?
I mean, it feels like I do feel, good with him. And it's just like that feeling, like it always just comes back. Like, well, what else? What could be there? I don't know. We must find out.
Okay.
Before
you're gonna
we get in.
Before what? Before y'all move in together? Before you sign a lease together? Before you start sleeping together? Like, before what? You're already there. You're already there. You know what I mean? Like, it is. So, there's one of two things. Either you have chosen to not let go of those early things he fudged on, he lied about when you met him, or you are desperately trying to ignore them because you're now over your head relationally. You've fallen for this dude. Y'all are physically intimate. You are emotionally intimate. You've signed a lease together. Like the train in your body, in your mind, you feel like the train has left the station, and it's barreling down the tracks. And so you are desperately trying to cover up your body. Like, tell your body, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Stop looking, stop looking, stop looking. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Here's the deal. None of us can answer this. Only you can. And if in your guts you trust him, I think he's telling the truth now. He's apologized. He's made it right. He puts his phone on the table. I mean, he just is open. I'm going to intentionally, on a day-to-day basis, practice every time that feeling comes up that I want to say, he's lying. I'm going to say, no, stop. No, stop. He's a good man. And I'm going to go make him a cup of coffee. He's a good man. I'm going to do an act of intention. Or if you sit down and say, I'm telling you there's something else here, then trust your gut. But at any rate, you're making yourself bananas, either by silencing yourself, your intuition, or by just getting a shovel and digging up your whole foundation of your house. Just stop. Exhale. Whew. I want you to write Anna in 5 years from now a letter. Say, Dear Anna, here's what your life is going to look like in 5 years. And write it with him sitting next to you, as though y'all are married and you have a little kid on the way. What does that story feel like? Is that exciting? Does that make you smile? Does that make your eyes light up? Or does that terrify you, make your stomach drop? Ask that question. Write that story. Experience that potential narrative. I really want you to ask Anna, what is true here? And if you can't do it, then ask a therapist, ask a counselor, ask a close friend. Whew. Stop spinning circles. Let's go forward.